Well, hello all my sexy viewers out there. This is your host, DECENDENTX, or X marks the spot for entertainment. The gameplay in the background, simply a 46-2, getting the nuclear, full Russian, playing the objective, on raid, domination, PDW. Now you guys have all kind of seen that, but I'm very proud of this gameplay. And the main topic while we're all here is the PlayStation 4. Yes. The specs, some of the features, the games that have been confirmed, and the release date. The release date is probably why you're here, but that's going to be covered towards the end, so you're just going to have to listen to my little story here. The first thing I want to talk about are the games. The first game that pops up is Infamous Second Son. Look very dark, very hateful, but the hero of the story is fighting for freedom. It's very futuristic. Definitely check that one out. Killzone 4, also called Killzone Shadow Fall. Amazing looking graphics. Amazing. Very full of action. Feel free, like I said, Google these guys. Check them out. They got a bunch of trailers for all these ones. The next one is Drive Club. Oh my god. The trailer looked so amazing. It looked so real. All the way down to the steering wheel. Oh man, you could just see everything. It was crazy. It was crazy. Just point of view. The thing they're going towards that is team racing, 3 versus 3. So that's going to be pretty cool to see, people working as a team. The next one would be Watch Dogs. It's an open world action adventure game, and it's very similar to like Grand Theft Auto, but a lot more technological. Everything's a lot more up to date, and it's pretty scary because they talk about how easy that technology could ruin people's lives. It shows somebody going up, somebody stealing their information, and literally walking 5 feet over, and using the ATM to get the money right out of their account. They were just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. The next thing that blew my mind, Blizzard shows up. Yes, that's right. The people who make World of Warcraft showed up, and they didn't drop the World of Warcraft going to be coming to PlayStation 4. Who knows, they might. The thing they did release, and it's good news for the PlayStation 3 users, is Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is coming to both the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. And like I said, who knows, they might bring World of Warcraft. The next game that pops up is Knack. Knack is about a little robot, and he's got all these little blocks that are attached to him, and he's able to shed those blocks off of him. And at any time, he can bring them all back to him and change shape. Very similar to like a Transformer, so he could literally look like a robot, man, and they could shed all those blocks and then come back together maybe like a tank or something cool. There's a lot of potential there. And it's showing off the how much they could process. They were talking about like I think it was 1 million particles dropping down onto a city. That's in the conference. If you guys watch that video, it's pretty sweet. Capcom probably had one of the most impressive demos showing off the graphic capabilities, and that's because they can run 30,000 pixels in just one single video game character. Looking way back, I can't remember what year it was. But there was only about 350 pixels, and I know I think it was 99. That was 1999. And then there's 1,500 pixels in 2005. So I think from 2005 to 2013, we got 30,000 pixels, man. That's a huge difference. Things are going to look very clear. So that is really awesome. They also released that they're going to be making a gaming engine for the PlayStation 4, codenamed the Panta Ray. Definitely cool. I'm going to check that out. That is definitely shown off in a game called Deep Down. It looks very similar to Dark Souls. Or Dragon's Dogma. If you played that recently, that's pretty cool. I would recommend that game very highly. It's very medieval, Dungeon and Dragon-like feel, so if you're into RPGs, check out Deep Down. And I saved the best for last, guys. Activision showed up. Yeah, that's right. Modern Warfare 3 creators, you know what I'm talking about. Well, they didn't drop the Modern Warfare 4 bomb, so that was not released, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's probably what you were hoping for, but I got some crazy news. They're also the people that created Halo. Yes, we're talking about Bungie. Bungie's jumping on board with PlayStation 4, releasing a brand new sci-fi first-person shooter called Destiny. Man, I am stoked. I've always wanted to play games just like that. Heck, I just bought an Xbox so I can play Halo 4 with you guys, which I'll talk to you later about that, whatever. But yeah, so they're going to have a future warfare game. Definitely check that one out. Oh boy. So it's called Destiny. And then the other people that showed up was Square Enix. They were really short, and there was nothing really to it. It was very disappointing, honestly. So They just literally just talked about Final Fantasy, but they didn't say a title or anything or show anything. They just talked for a minute. Other large third parties also are going to be involved with the release of the PlayStation 4, but they didn't really get into that. I did see things like 2K on there and Rockstar, so I'm sure the Grand Theft Auto is probably, you know, they're probably going to make one for PlayStation 4. The features and some of the specs that I've ran into, I'd probably say one of the first things I talked about is the controller. It's the new DualShock 4 controller. It's got a light sensor on it, very similar to like your Wii or your Kinect. It's got a bar that reads where you're at in the room, so you know you can essentially have it as a motion controller, which is pretty cool. The other thing, it also has a touchscreen, very similar to like the Wii U, except it's not a visual touchscreen. It's very similar to the PS Vita, which is a pressure sensitive thing. I haven't personally got to use that, but I heard it's pretty sweet little feature. And it also has a share button, which you could use to share pictures or videos or gameplay that you're currently playing, or maybe even I think you can inform people that you're playing, and if they want to come watch you, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty nice. The whole thing is, you know, everyone and everywhere. They want it to be able to, everything is linked together. You know, either you're on your Android, your laptop, your computer, your Vita, or even your PlayStation 4. They want things to link together. They're going to have a whole social network. That's a whole other thing that I can go into. Let's get into the actual system itself. It's running at a 1.84 teralops. It's an AMD next generation Radeon. And then we've got the Xbox that's only running a 1.23 teralops. So technically the PS4 is going to be 33% faster. And that in itself is amazing. I want them to be on top. I think I've been supporting PlayStation for so long. I think they really deserve this jump. It's going to be 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM. The CPU is going to be an x86 64 AMD 8-core, not a quad-core processor. And it's going to be called the Jaguar. You know, it's going to have your Blu-ray player, DVD player, all that fun stuff, HDMI out. And I do believe they're still going to have your standard outs for the people with older TVs, because they got to do that. The price apparently is still in a rumor state. It looks like it's going to be about $400. I wouldn't be surprised to see a $499 package deal. So look forward to that. And the dashboard looks like it's going to be a lot faster. When I was watching the guy using it in live time, it looked really smooth. Just the way everything was going about it. You'll just have to watch to believe me. And you know, the last thing really is the release date, guys. The release date. Well, I got some good news and bad news. The good news is it's this year. The bad news is I do not have a set date yet. So we just know that it's being released this holiday season. So guys, you could look forward to PlayStation 4 coming this year. I'm full supporting that system. As soon as it comes out, you know here at DECENDENTX, I'm going to be bringing it to you guys because I love you all. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Please like, comment, share, favorite this video because I put so much work into it. I love you all. Please just let me get out there. You know, help me get big. I love you all. Peace. Again, thanks for watching the video, guys. On the left-hand side, I'll have my previous video. I'd love you all to check it out. On the right is going to be a mystery video as always. I hope you guys check out either one or both of them to show how much support you guys have for me. And guys, I will see you around, I hope in-game sometime. Till then, DECENDENTX, where X marks the spot for entertainment.